The good life. Everybody dreams of living comfortably. But let's be honest, nothing comes easy in life. Janine Jones thought she'd have it all by taking a shortcut. She was arrested in South America while trying to smuggle drugs for a quick buck. After serving her time in a Peruvian jail, she's now back in South Africa. Having learned the hard way, see how Janine transformed herself to achieve great success in business. A 22-year-old Johannesburg resident meets two men who promise to get her out of her financial difficulties.
He's like, look, go to Peru, go get some drugs and we'll give you some money. I was like, okay, that sounds interesting. Because at the time I had 2 jobs, but I got a bad tip that night and I was just very cross, very cross. And I thought, I mean, they're offering you money, 30,000.
From Johannesburg, a desperate and naive Janine Jones took a flight to Peru. She stayed there for a week. After receiving drugs from a client in the capital Lima, she was ready to return to South Africa. Little did she know a shocking surprise awaited her at the airport. Authorities had been tipped off. An unsuspecting Janine walked straight into an ambush. She was immediately arrested.
I was still under the impression they're going to let me fly. They're going to take the stuff and then they're going to tell me I can go on the plane. So I was just sitting and like waiting, you know, and then eventually I realized that the plane is flown already. I'm not going to get on the plane.
Janine confessed to the crime. She was sentenced to 7 years in prison, a lenient sentence considering the severity of the crime.
I just told myself, look, I'm inside here, I'm gonna be here. It's no use crying about it or moping about it. It's something I did wrong. It's my price I have to pay. Get over it, you know? So, yes, I missed my family, but at the same time I was also embarrassed, you know? And I felt like I disappointed them.
Trapped in a South American jail where most inmates spoke Spanish, life was tough.
They don't give you any toiletries and bedding, things like that. Everything is like, as you walk in, that's it, you know. And you can't phone your mother.
But there were a few privileges. Prisoners were given a chance to run small businesses in jail, an opportunity Janine grabbed with both hands. Firstly, she learned to speak Spanish, and then her entrepreneurial spirit shone. For the next few months, a remorseful and transformed Janine started knitting jerseys and making bags, selling them to inmates' visitors. After serving 2 years, she was fortunate to be released on parole. Now freed, Janine left Peru and made her way to Brazil to catch a direct flight to Johannesburg. But she first had to cross the dangerous Amazon jungle on foot through Bolivia before arriving in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Arriving back in South Africa, she moved to Mitchell's Plain in Cape Town, the place where she was born.
I came back and my cousins and friends and people that knew me, they were a bit surprised that I did something like that. And when I came back and everybody realized that It wasn't so. It wasn't like I was on drugs, that's why I did it or something like that. I was just naive and greedy for money.
Now, feeling the weight of unemployment, Janine had to find something to earn a living. She found a job as a waitress in a Cape Town restaurant. But her entrepreneurial spirit, nurtured in prison, wouldn't go away. She left waitressing, and with only 500 rand in her pocket, she started decorating and selling cutlery.
My first market was Constantia Christmas market, and then from 500 I made like almost 3,000 rand. This entrepreneurial thing was something, I think God just blessed me.
As Janine's business began to thrive, she introduced new ideas like this unique ostrich eggshell mosaic. And in the years that followed, she opened a shop at the upmarket V&A waterfront in Cape Town, employing mainly single mothers.
I'm so glad I can help single mothers, because I know it's mainly single mothers that would be in a destitute situation.
With several business awards under her belt, today Janine employs up to 20 people, all single mothers and fathers.
No, I only have one child. I work alone for my child. I don't have a husband. And the money is good to work for him. I can buy kimbies, I can buy milk, anything. And I can pay my rent.
I needed the money that time working now. Because there was no job outside for me, and I really needed money. I have a child who's 5 years old and no income.
I think it was my mom still asked them, why do you go public with this, you know? And I said, look, if I can stop one person from doing what I did, it's worth it for me.
Janine Jones lives to regret what she did, but she is playing her part in educating others not to repeat the same mistake. Coming up, age-old wisdom passed on to the next generation.